Today I'm going to be telling you guys all the reasons Clash Royale is dying. Now it's not literally dying, but it had like a huge spike in popularity from a lot of big streamers playing it, like Jinxie, who is very mainstream, and like just the content creators have been just doing so well, making so many cool videos, getting so many views for the game. So Clash Royale was in a really good spot just like a few months ago, but then they just basically released level 16 and they kind of dropped the ball or whatever, and now the game's popularity has been going down a lot. At least that's what it says on Google Trends, which isn't exactly indicative of how many players there are or like how much of a fall off there was in the player base, but it is, I guess, a good marker. And I want to just start off with the reason why Clash Royale is falling off that I don't think any other YouTuber has mentioned yet. And that reason is because basically Clash Royale hired a bunch of new employees, right? At least so I've heard. I can't exactly confirm it, but I'm assuming they hired a bunch of new employees, and there's also a lot of existing employees, and basically what they're doing is that these new employees are trying to make a difference, right? Like, they're trying to show like, oh, me being in this company is benefiting Supercell a lot. So basically, that's probably a big reason why they added level 16. They just want to show that they're making a big increase in the revenue. So they're showing like, oh, I'm being productive in the company, and also existing people in the company, they probably wanted level 16 too to show like, oh, I deserve a promotion, you know, I brought a lot more revenue for Clash Royale. But why that is really dumb is because, well, for existing employees, you're gonna kind of ruin the security of your job, because if Clash Royale kind of falls off over time, they're probably gonna fire a bunch of people, have to like, you know, make the workforce on Clash Royale a little bit smaller. And yeah, it's just overall not smart, because I think it's much more important for a game to have a happy, healthy player base than to be making a ton of money all at once. Because yes, from level 16, they are going to make a ton of money, for sure, but they make a lot of players quit, and those players that quit, they would probably bring a lot of money to the game over a long period of time. And even if they don't directly spend a lot themselves, they'd probably, tell their friends about it, or like spread the word about the game, and probably those people would spend money on it. So it's just very dumb to have such a short-sighted vision, I guess you could say. And yeah, it seems like they just don't care. I guess those employees are just having like a really short-sighted vision, and I'm really worried about Clash Royale. You can see a lot of the creators on pretty much every single platform, their views are going down, including mine, but I mean, we're still going to do our absolute best to make nice videos for you guys. Anyways, guys, I just have a few notes here on my phone, so I'm going to be reading through that in my video. Not like exact notes, but just bullet points. But anyways, guys, the first thing, bro, level 16, man. Why exactly did they add level 16? They were saying like, oh, players need a new goal to work towards. Bro, who asked for that? Who asked for that? Like, I'm so confused. Okay, let me explain to you something. They're always saying like, oh, we make this or that change because we're focusing on the 99.9% of the player base who are not maxed players or like not super tryhards. Like, they always say that for the reasoning of a lot of the changes they make, right? But now all of a sudden they suddenly care about the top 0.001% of players who are actually maxed out and need new goals, supposedly. So that doesn't make sense at all, first off. And even the players who are maxed, like, bro, nobody wants to spend more money for no reason to just get the same thing they had before. Like, there's no new feature with level 16, you know. In Clash of Clans, they have new town halls, they get new buildings and stuff, or new features maybe, so people actually like the new town halls. But yeah, this, they just add a new level and you get nothing for it. And yeah, I think a lot of people are just quitting because of that. I mean, it's just such a big disadvantage to be underleveled. And that's not even the only bad part about it. They also added nerfs to like lucky drops and stuff like that, and kind of just progression in general, I feel like. So yeah, now you could get like barbarian huts from a 5-star lucky drop. I don't know why the heck they nerfed lucky drops, or like, I don't even exactly know when they nerfed them. I think a couple months back, or like a month back maybe. I don't even know why the heck they did that for no reason. Like, all of a sudden we need more cards in the game, but they randomly took out a lot of the cards that we've been getting. And yeah, let me just check my notes, what else I have here, man. I have a whole bunch of stuff that I want to talk about today. Now, okay, I do want to add one good point in here that Clash Royale has been doing recently. I'm kind of going to add mostly the bad things they're doing, maybe a couple good things, but one good thing they have been doing is that I've noticed they've been a lot more receptive to balance changes, or to like balance change feedback. So, you know, they'll release like the work in progress changes, and, you know, the creators and the community will tell them certain things that we think they should change, or like cards we should add. And I feel like they've been doing a really good job with that. The only annoying thing about balances currently is that sometimes there'll be a broken card and they'll just like, I don't know, take just a very, very small percent off of its stats, and then it will just remain broken for so long. But yeah, that's a good thing though, that they're more receptive to that. And another thing, guys, is that just they added heroes on level 16 at the same time. So heroes are obviously a very pay-to-win feature. Like, we got one free hero, which was nice, but like, how the heck can you even unlock heroes as a free-to-play, man? Like, I opened a bunch of those little boxes that they have for hero shards, and I got like almost nothing out of most of them, unless you get like, I don't know, a 4 or 5 star, then you can actually get a significant amount. But yeah, that was like really bad timing. I don't know why they need like 2 money grabs at once. Like, just add heroes. We don't also need level 16 at the same time. And an annoying thing that ties along with that is that now half of the Clash Royale deck is like special cards. Like, I just miss playing old Clash Royale with like normal cards and getting normal cards in the game. I think we haven't gotten like almost any new cards in the game for a very long time. It's just been new Evos, new heroes, stuff like that, which is, I don't know, it doesn't really feel the same as getting new cards. And yeah, it just feels so dumb having half your deck be like special slots. They definitely should have added just one hero slot to the game. I think they're like testing one hero slot in like grand challenges or classic challenges and stuff to see how it goes, I guess. Hopefully they end up putting one hero slot on ladder soon. But another annoying thing with 2 hero slots is that now you have like 2 ability buttons. So if you have like a champion and a hero in your deck, or like 2 champions or 2 heroes, you have 2 ability buttons at the same time. And it's like so confusing. Like, it just doesn't feel right. It doesn't feel like Clash Royale. You just like misclick, you click the wrong ability a lot of the time. At least I do, and I'm sure a majority of you guys do as well. And also now you can get like multiple heroes on the board, or like multiple champions, whatever, right? So you can get multiple, and it's like very confusing now. Sometimes I'll have like a monk all the way up here, then another monk all the way down here, and I accidentally press the ability thinking that it's going to affect that monk, even though it actually affects this monk. So yeah, it just feels like way too confusing. Okay, just a side note, guys, like 1 minute ago, I saw there's like some lucky chests or something like that in the season shop. I wasn't even sure what they were at first. I didn't realize it was a lucky box. I thought it was like a chest at first. I spent 250 gems, bro, and they gave me 35 firecrackers. W Supercell, bro. They really need to like revamp, I feel like, a lot of their rewards, honestly. And so, guys, a couple more things I do want to talk about are also global tournaments, bro. They had like global tournaments in the game, I feel like already maybe 6 months ago. It's been like ages since we've had them, and I don't even know why the heck they removed them. I think they said like we can't have global tournaments and merge tactics at the same time. I'm not really sure if that's true or not. I feel like I heard something about that. But dude, nobody even plays merge tactics, man. Do any of you guys play merge tactics? Let me know in the comments. Maybe a few people like it, but it feels kind of out of place to have merge tactics in Clash Royale, honestly. It just doesn't really make sense. It's kind of like a whole different experience compared to normal Clash Royale, so I don't really like it much in the game. And I don't know if a lot of you guys realize this, but another thing I noticed is that the in-game challenges seem like a lot less interesting, and like they have way less rewards than they used to. Like the in-game challenges, they used to always have like cool emotes. I'm sure they still have emotes sometimes, but like they had, you know, like Evo shards, stuff like that. Maybe once in a while they still do, but I feel like when I looked recently, they seem to have pretty bad rewards. So yeah, that is another thing. And something I do also have on my wish list is that I do want them to add the season shot back. I'm sure everyone does. There was literally no reason whatsoever to remove that. Oh, and now that I think about it, I don't know why they haven't added the clan chest yet either in clans, because like I don't know what the heck they're doing with like war or like these boat battles or whatever, but I feel like nobody even cares about it. Nobody really plays it. Honestly, maybe they could just like increase the rewards a lot of that to actually make it worthwhile, or give like some special rewards that will just attract a lot of people to play Clan Wars. I think that's the only way to do it. Or they could just like revamp it into just being some sort of crown chest system like it used to be. So it's just very simple. You don't really have to think about it to participate in it. And they could probably add some more cool clan features in the future that actually require more coordination. Guys, I also have to mention now that once you get a level 16 card and you get more of that card, they just give you like these blue crystals, which literally all you can do with it is buy these emotes that don't even look very good, honestly. They look pretty bad. They're quite uninteresting, and that's literally all you can do. So if you buy all of those emotes, then you just have nothing to possibly do with them. And it also takes, I believe, I think I saw on Jinxie's stream that it takes like $30 to go from level 15 to level 16 on a card now on average, compared to like $7 that it was to buy the elite wild cards to get to level 14 to 15 in the past. So they massively increased that, and also it takes so much gold now to get to level 16 as well. There was kind of like a gold excess for a little bit, I guess, with level 15, but now with level 16, it's kind of going to be the opposite. Oh, and also they just removed all the magic items for no reason whatsoever. They said like, oh, it's confusing or something. Bro, are you kidding me, man? It's confusing. A book of books just adding, like, okay, I don't even know what to say to that, bro. Confusing. Anyways, what else was I going to say? Okay, I did see one cool thing that they've been working on, guys, and that is the in-game tournaments. I think a lot of people have been saying for a long time that they want a revamp to global, not global tournaments, in-game tournaments, because I think a lot of you guys probably have seen videos, or maybe you were actually there yourself way back in the day, but those in-game tournaments that just give nothing now, no rewards or anything, they used to actually give cards and, like, yeah, cool chests to people who would finish high up in them, and also the creators for a short time have access to create like really huge tournaments that would give you, I think, a chest with like, shoot, I don't even know how many cards, like 15,000 cards in the chest or something like that. So I did see that they actually recently increased the cap of those tournaments to fit 10,000 players in them, just for certain creators, I think, for a short time. I wasn't one of them, but I saw they did that for some people, I think. So that would be really cool if they kind of brought those tournaments back, like those huge tournaments that creators could host. I'm sure if some of us could make those big tournaments, that would bring a lot of hype, and I think it would be a fun experience for a lot of people. And also, guys, I think people have been talking about it for ages, but we really need a PvE mode inside of the game, man. Like, bro, China already has, like, such a developed PvE mode. I mean, it's not that crazy, but, like, it's just a cool little PvE mode. They've had it for a while. And, bro, how are they ahead of us, man? China probably has a really small team, and they're still ahead of the English version of Clash Royale. They even have gambling and stuff. I'm not asking for gambling, but I would like the PvE mode that they do have. So I think we could definitely use that. Some more cool ways to play Clash Royale. Or just don't do anything. Like, you know, I'll end it off, guys, with them just... with me just saying that, bro, they don't have to do anything. Literally just leave the game alone. Don't add new levels or stuff like that, and we'll be good probably for a while. We need, obviously, some new stuff. But, dude, if they keep adding new levels, man... I can't even imagine level 17, bro. They need to stop. Anyways, guys, like the video if you agree, and spread the message. Have a good one. I do also want to add that this video is meant to be kind of constructive. I'm not really trying to tear down Supercell or, like, criticize them or say the game is gonna die. I just want the best for the game.